Yo. It was good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington football team.
How the fuck you get that?
Set to go down on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I don't want to hear that shit.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I've been doing that. I don't know what else I gotta do.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Moran. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach. And let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over with his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers. And they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. Hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They go play action here on 1st down.
Do a pick?
Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Oh my God, yo.
Possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one,
taking it right down Broadway. And they finally get him down at the other 46. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the...
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards.
Yeah, bitch, it's 3rd and 38.
That'll set him back 5.
Fuck.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Lance looking to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Go punter named Rigoberto. Rigoberto Sanchez. There you go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football. Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
On first down, Moran. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Off-play action. Moran. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got
fuck, y'all just threw another fucking pick.
No, I didn't. Mentioned that to the coaches. They were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we
fuck this nigga. Bombs away.
I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL.
Fuck this
Any
nigga.
given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Moran. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Off the play fake. Moran. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
I'm about to lose, yo.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh well, fuck it.
Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gray.
They playing?
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, it's Stevenson. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Moran.
Oh my God, y'all just threw another one, yo.
It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Lance now on first down. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring
Pick 6,
this
bitch.
one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
After, right down
This
the
nigga
middle.
Trey Lance broke out of Chase Young sack. Fuck.
So I'll leave it at 7 now.
He panicked though. He threw a pick 6 after he broke that shit. I'd have just ran that motherfucker.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously, the draft, free agency. Maybe you can make some trades.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
Don't get out of that sack, nigga.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And Lance going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing right on his own 5-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Fucking Rigoberto Sanchez.
Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll run on first down. Stevenson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Operating from the gun, Moran. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On first down, Sherwood. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. But you're stuck with touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Off the play fake, Moran. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off play action, Moran. And incomplete on the deep ball. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Back to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Escaping the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught on the slant. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw. Moran. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that
get
time.
out.
2nd goal. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moran. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. The point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them out.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the score.
Threw 8 picks in the first half, y'all.
Underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd and 10, Lance complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Lance now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. That's complete to Turner.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down now. Sherwood. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll try again. And he's going to take it in.
Keep letting this nigga score, yo. What the fuck?
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Moran. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Off play action. Moran. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Motherfucker got some pass rushes, though. Fuck, bruh. Nigga got some pass rushes, though, B. Tell you that.
On 3rd down, Moran. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well.
No, I ain't signed this nigga Deron Payne. Now he want to ball out all of us. Ain't that crazy? Bitch, I still ain't signing you.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Okay. I can respect that then.
Lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It's over, Charlie.
Extra points.
I'll let you hang in long enough.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
This nigga got 2 sacks, forced fumble. Ain't that a bitch? I see you, Deron Payne. Somebody probably gonna pick you up. Probably Tez. He like old niggas.
Inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run on 1st down. Sherwood.
Good fucking tackle.
Up to about the 13. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Lance. It's brought in by Harris. Call it
a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. Play action. Now it's Lance. Try to lay
Oh,
one
you
up
geeky,
deep.
you had Kittle.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him
I
credit.
think Kittle open on every fucking play, bro.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Why the fuck I couldn't have an X factor this game, bruh?
The extra point up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey, we did produce a first ballot, nigga, though.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term,
and a Washington
yeah, bitch. I got a couple pass rushes on my own hole.
Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
and the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 33. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Now we get to try shit. You feel me? We get to try shit down on it.
Get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Off the play fake. Moran. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
What about the 59 yards to 1,500? Let's try to get that.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Come on, man. Hit stick this big nigga, man.
On third down, Sherwood. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Lance and company going on fourth down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And now this is going to be close. The defense says that they stopped him, and they did. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
And that shit didn't know. That shit didn't work, cuz. How my man ain't blinking? He just scored 3 times in a row. That's what I don't be understanding, bro.
With only one timeout. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Moran. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Off play action. Moran. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw again. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to steal the tie, but that just has not been the case. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Lance. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And they give this time to the tailback. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance being chased out left.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. On 1st down, Stevenson. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag.
Come on, yo. You ain't got to run into my kicker, yo.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here you go, hit my kicker, yo.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. On 1st down, Lance. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Lance now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Lance looking to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Washington on third down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Moran. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And his kick here is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And Lance going to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That catch good for only a couple. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Niners on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This game
I probably was in high school. What year was that?
Passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Yeah, I think I was in middle school. Might have been 8th grade. Or I was like about to go in 9th grade. Maybe.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Shit, I was out of school when that shit came out.
Football here as we get you reset.
2005.
1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, it's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14.
Playing around.
This down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll run on 1st down. It's Stevenson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Moran. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Point after here coming up. And they fake it. They pitch to the top. And this fake
I did fake field goal on that nigga.
Big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That shit ain't work. We about to get smoked.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Guess he can run the ball. Been pretty good running the ball.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the rough season continues as they plunge to 1.